What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another Stronghold Crusader 2v2. Today we have Marshal and Emir versus Wazir and Philip. It is another tournament game. The War of the Knights, the War of the Raiding Knights, as I would like to call it. Let's go ahead and get right on into this video and pray that Philip decides to orientate his castle the correct way. That would be very nice. You can do it for us, Philip. I believe in you. It's not the worst we've seen so far. You know, maybe not the absolute correct way, but I'm interested to see the Knights War happening up top versus Marshal and Philip. A lot of raiding between those two. Very quick push for Marshal with Siege is going to go down to Philip's first attack. On bottom, we will be watching the Wazir face-off against the Emir, which in my book is a pretty close matchup. Is a very good spot and castle for the Wazir coming up here. Go ahead and get into this, as the Marshal needs to get up and running here pretty quickly to deal with that early game coming in from Philip. Looking like an extremely even match as of now. I mean, I really can't say into late game. Would like to see the Emir make some big boy plays here, as he kind of got nerfed with the community patch. I think most of us can agree about this, as again he is being sieged. His entire economy is on fire. I really hope this doesn't spread, as he sends out his first attack. Might be saving him destroying those ballistas. We do know the weakness for Wazir is the assassins, as we do see against Wolf. Let's hope that Emir can possibly replicate that success that Wolf has seen with using the assassins. And here we have another attack coming in from Philip, doing some good damage here to the Marshal. Wow, better damage than what I thought we would ever be seeing. He's got no archers in this front tower, and that's really a problem for him. Maybe not the best castle we've seen from Marshal, but is fully functional. I'm not using his trebuchet on defense here. Probably seeing a slight problem there, as Wazir throwing another attack. Does look like Emir has finally gotten up and running, is using his mangonels as best he can to hopefully take down this ballista before it starts another fire in his base. Yes, we will be seeing that. This is orientated just a little silly. I don't know. I don't really know how you're supposed to. I guess it could be flipped around to this side, but both Philip and Marshal attacking at the same time. Marshal attacks are going to be just a little bit stronger. He's got more pikes and swordsmen in there. We'll be shutting down Phil's attack. Philip not stopping though. Could be pretty detrimental. Marshal does have a lot of knights on defense. Should maybe look at clearing out the swordsman. And it does look like Philip has successfully defended, as the Wazir is now throwing an attack here. I think that's his fourth or fifth. Assassins are being burnt. Towers have gone down for the Emir. Really nothing too spectacular has been happening, or no raids. I've been wondering where the Philip raids have been. Unfortunately, I don't. Oh, excuse me. I don't see any. Constant siege over here coming in from Wazir. As I predicted, a very even game here, as we do see just a siege battle happening on bottom, and on top really nothing, but they're trying to build up. Good for them. Let's go ahead and take a look at our order of merit here. Does look like everyone is doing well. Emir not buying any troops. He does have the peasants for it. Maybe he was technically in attack mode. Yes, that does seem to be the case, that he was still technically attacking. Sir Longarm predicted in last. Wazir coming in with another attack. Emir with the counter attack. Maybe not the best places. That is a good amount of assassins. Nope, will be stopped. Assassins going in for Emir, and nothing. Sir Marshal Longarm is seen as the last lord here, the weakest lord. Philip's knights are finally in for a raid. It looks like the lords are too set though, as the knights aren't really doing any damage. Wow. Extremely even game here. as we continue to watch these lords build up. Hopefully we'll be able to see something happen. Emir has moved into that first spot as the greatest lord. Not too surprising. I think he should be there. Throwing out another attack here. He's got the macemen. I always forget that he does use the macemen here. They have gone down. The siege really hasn't done much. Wazir overall with pretty good defenses as far as well, everything basically. Able to use the fire to keep Emir at bay. Now taking over that greatest lord spot. Should be throwing an attack soon. Here we go. Philip coming with an attack. Let's go ahead and see how the Marshal can defend here. Finally using... Oh, his defensive trebuchet does go down. He's got a pretty good number of men there, defensive-wise. So I don't think Philip's few swordsmen that he does get are going to be able to do anything. Has now put Marshal in a better spot. The problem with Marshal is that he just takes so long to build up. We really don't see much of anything coming in here. I mean, he just takes so long to do anything. He's got about 2 peasants on rotation here. He's got a lot of knights, or a lot of horses that, you know, he could easily convert into knights, but just isn't. I would love to see his Tathba castles. I wonder if he closes this off. It always bothered me how he left this open. I imagine in the Tathba castle now that he does close this off. Oh, a little raid war going on. Good for them as Emir throwing another attack here. Good for him. Really starting to take over this battle in the bot lane. Not really something we've seen from Emir, as he hasn't been doing the best in some of the games that we've been seeing. With some follow-up siege here, it does go down. Emir looking like he is finally in full swing here. Good for him. It's been a long time coming. Once the Marshal chops all this wood, he'll get more constant peasants, which will be nice. He won't have to just keep buying them, as Philip sending in another attack here. Gunning down the knights that have been going down. Siege tower is up. I don't think it's going to be much of anything, though. The Marshal should hold off on that defense. He's got a good number of pike and swordsmen. Looking like he probably will be above Philip again after that attack. Yep, Philip is going to need more. Good for him, as the Wazir sending out a pretty sizable attack. Should be defended, though. I would like to say it should be defended, yeah. Definitely defended. Got through that outer wall, though. Not the worst attack we've seen so far. With maybe a little bit of follow-up siege here. It does looking like to keep the harass on. Would like to see a Magan on all the towers. Maybe ballistas even. I don't know. Guess we will see. Is following up with some siege here. Emir giving him those free shots. Finally, raid wars going on. I did say that we would see some night wars here, and I don't want to say that I'm wrong, as the knights go over through his base. What is happening? Hitting his wall? Wait. I don't know what I just watched. That was funny. Yeah, night war definitely going on for these lords here. Let's go ahead and check our order of merit. He's looking pretty good. Marshal, I think, was still in last there. Philip gonna be building up against him. There we go. Big attack coming in from Emir. Good number of horse archers. Assassins, not enough. I don't know if just Wolf was able to take this castle from Wazir and just plow assassins through here. And I don't know if Wolf just gets that many assassins that it works, but it was crazy kind of how he did that. So very good for him. Siege tower. That would mean that Philip is attacking. Into the eco, looking to raid here. Doing some damage to the Marshal. I don't think it's going to be enough. It does look like this is turning into a very long game. Philip got some protective ballistas here. I think there's 4 in there. Three. Not bad for the night raids, as we do see Marshal able to drop a farm or two in that raid. Who's got more stables? 4 for Philip, and it looks like 6 for Marshal. So technically Marshal should have more attack here coming in from Wazir. This will probably be the last attack that we do watch before I do make a cut in this video. I imagine it's going to be defended. It is going to be defended. I did do pretty good damage. On that note, we are going to cut this game. It really just is just an absolute raid war up top. Look at that. Gets a knight, sends him over. Doesn't use his knights to defend, just uses them to attack. So let's go ahead. Let's cut here, and I will bring you guys back when something interesting happens. Wazir and Philip both attacking. Pretty sizable attacks here coming in from both of them. Should be interesting. Good number of troops on both sides here. The computer is feeling it. Go ahead and drop it down to 400. A lot of troops in for the Wazir here. Does look like the overall attack from Philip has failed. And he's feeling it. You're going to have to see if he's got enough men here to get in. It does look like he is Emir into last stand mode. Will his fire save him? His fire has saved him. How much damage has the Wazir done though? Can we get some follow-up siege from him? Hopefully keep the Emir in. Maybe I lied about this. Oh no, I didn't. I didn't lie about it at all. He's got a good number of swordsmen and pikes in there, as we do see the follow-up siege not able to hold down the Emir, but Wazir should be coming back pretty quickly with a vengeance. We do see Marshal take second on the order of merit. Surprise, surprise, our boy is getting up there. Dude's got like red health too on his king, like from the amount of times he's been attacked. Should be interesting to see if the Emir survives this. 100 troops. Wazir going to be coming back pretty soon. Oh, he's got no eco left. Oh no, I don't think that he recovers in time. Wazir just needs to get up to about 150 more troops here, and he will be coming. Is Philip... Oh, that would suck if Philip was going into the Emirs. If he was going into the Emirs troops, it'd be absolutely done. Instead, he keeps hitting his buddy Marshal. He's starting to get a little bit of repairs in. Wazir's coming though pretty quickly. Only 130 troops. He really doesn't... He's not producing enough, I'd say, to stay up. The massive amount of horse archers is going to be coming again. That could have been the beginning of the end for Emir. Let's go ahead and speed this up even more to see if we can see Wazir's next attack here. See if it will be enough. Really just a force Wazir this game. Looking probably like the man of the match pretty easily. Almost to that 500 count against 158. I just don't know. It really depends how well Emir uses that fire. I've seen him defend Wazir pretty easily with just a well-placed fire, and we will be seeing a massive attack coming in from Marshal on Philip here. This may be the end of Philip. I don't think Philip can really defend this all that well. He hasn't gotten in though. He's gotten in now though. He needs to get a good stack going to beat down those spearmen. It doesn't look like it's going to be enough. Unfortunate. They really needed that kill. Having Marshal also attacking Wazir would really help out, even though the Marshal takes 28 years to get up and run, or to send out an attack. I think that might have been like his 5th or 6th of the game, and we are at year 1277. Wazir, what's going on here? He's still not total. Wazir pushing 600 troops here. Holy smokes. Absolute force to be reckoned with. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting, and here it comes. This could be detrimental here. It doesn't look like the horses are really taking all that much damage. Assassin's already in that first layer. He doesn't have a lot of troops. Marshal trying to help out. What a good ally. However, I do think that this is gonna be the end. He doesn't have enough men to defend. Looking to go into last stand mode. Good for him. I don't know if he has a pod up by his king that he can really place off here. Dropping his plot, oh, that was a pretty good placement. all of Wazir's troops. Gonna have to walk through that. Unfortunately, he's also gotten in from another area, dropping down one more plot, and it's not enough. Wazir will go down. Oh, sorry, Emir will go down. Wow. 1280. The first death. First death coming in at 1280. Wow. Crazy. Absolutely wild. That we had to wait that long for someone to die. For reference, the video just hit just under an hour. We're at the 58-minute mark on my OBS recording software. So really even game. You also got to remember, we're playing this at increased speed. So and when I do those cuts like that, I usually turn the speed up to like 2000 or something, you know, just to really get it going here. So if that tells you anything about how long this game would be at a normal speed. I'm absolutely crazy. I do think that Wazir here is gonna come back and look at this. They're gonna wipe out Marshal. Poor guy. Worst part is Marshal's. Look, that's the health on the king right there. He almost died to Philip earlier on a kind of a pretty dumb attack. So Philip was attacking here, had a siege tower. His men were walking, and Marshal sends his men this way around. Sends them this way to go try and kill it. So yeah, his king almost died. So that won't be in the video because no one wants to see how dumb Marshal is. We're just gonna ignore that. And here comes Wazir and Philip. At 1, let's slow this down. This is definitely the final battle as those horse archers just absolutely demolish any kind of... Oh, they're even going up the siege tower. Oh, it's done. I don't even know what to comment. He's gonna... Wazir, another kill for him. For sure, man of the match. Marshal, you couldn't do anything, my guy. I feel for you. Wow, what a good game. Really overall great. Look at that gold coming in from the Wazir. Outclassed the Emir. Great job, Wazir. Great showing on that game. King Philip almost died twice, but overall good, I guess. Marshal probably would have beaten Philip in the 1v1 given the long game. Even longer game. I mean, that was pretty long, but even longer. Let's go ahead. Let's jump straight into our bracket now. We are in our bracket. We just finished this round 5, game 2. Does look like overall Wazir and Philip maybe 3 wins, 2 losses. Pretty middle of the bracket. Marshal and Emir are 0 something. They haven't won a single game. That was probably their best shot at winning a game. Actually, no. Next game is their best shot. They're going to be playing Frederick and Snake, who are also 0 whatever. Wow, good for them. They might actually win one. And then their last game is against Saladin and Rat. Which we all know how Saladin is. He's a machine, that one. Looking at Wazir and Philip here. Next game, Lionheart and Pig. Ooh, should be a crazy even game for them. Let's see how Philip does. He can decimate a pig in a 1v1. I don't know how he does against a Lionheart in a 1v1 situation. Lionheart's a pretty early game lord. And if Lionheart gets a few good attacks against Philip, it's going to be over and it's going to turn into a 2v1. Should be very interesting. Wazir and Philip might be seeing a loss. Lionheart and Pig is a pretty strong team. Very excited. Next game we will be seeing a Frederick and Snake and Wolf versus Wolf and Sultan. Expect that to be out Sunday. As always, thank you all for watching. Thank you all for supporting and all the positive feedback. And I will see you all next time. Bye.